name is Alan. I am interested in making animations, been my high interested in doing so. So I want to keep actually learning about this. First one, I actually started doing this in Flash. Right now it's just a picture. By that time, it's really not much. And I really learned a lot just by doing this. The second one is actually my first character motion twin. I drew a boat and I drew some people in it and I killed them all. I'm just kidding. I actually wanted to move them, so I did. This third one here is my first animation. So I started, I did this using motion twins and special effects. And I also try to focus on the project, but it was just a bit hard to follow along. But I guess my teacher helped me a lot doing this. Yes, my fourth one is my Magic's music studio. It's very, very, very good. I can just do anything with it. It's pretty fun. I just make anything. In fact, I have put something on YouTube because my teacher wanted to, but it's really fun to pick what you want for your music. It doesn't matter. Alright, number 5 is actually my first starting out of Photoshop. I started using Photoshop on this one and I learned a lot of it, but it was just the basics. It's pretty fun. I don't think that I'll be using it anyways, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Number 6 is already my second lesson of Photoshop. I am not going to use Photoshop again, but I mean, I can make anything look crazy. I mean, it's awesome. It's pretty cool too. My seventh one, or my third Photoshop lesson was not that hard. It was actually just changing just a little bit. Monday's beach cleaning up day, whatever. And I learned how to crop and save as a copy in the right picture, the right way. My hand-drawn drawing, my number 8. This is what we did. We hand-draw this as the title. We drew this, we scanned it, and we put it on the paper, and with Photoshop we edited it, we colored it, we refined some edges, fixed some here and there. My ninth one was actually pretty fun. My ninth one was actually of a collage where I could put all my favorite hobbies, gaming, basketball, all sorts of stuff, and I could just put them in one whole picture with my face in it. Holy crap, it's big. My number 10 was a movie poster. This one was the one I had really much trouble finding because I couldn't find an idea to what I wanted to do. And since I can't copyright anything, well, I had to do this from scratch. But it was actually pretty fun. My t-shirt, number 11, was actually something I had to do for a t-shirt contest for our school. And well, I didn't end up winning, but my t-shirt thing came out pretty cool. Continuing with Photoshop number 2, Photoshop lesson 2, this is another picture where I edited with just you can see the girl, and instead of we had to brighten up the graffiti in the back and change the color just a little bit in the hat. Number 13, or Photoshop lesson 3, well, I used many tools from this one. All of them were just shells and put them on a plate. And all we had to do was, it actually started, the shells weren't even in the plate. We had to manually put them there. So that's something I actually learned cutting and pasting there without having too much trouble. Number 14 was actually the yearbook picture, something we had to put for a yearbook. I really didn't get it much, but I get it. I did it anyways. Naviance is a proof thing I did for my high school plan. I actually started doing this because our teacher told us to do it, and we put it there, and that's it. Alright, my second animation, it was actually, I was absent for most of the time, but I did it anyways, and it came out pretty cool. The link is there, and I really enjoyed doing it. I really don't know what I was doing most of the time, but I did it. Second animation thing. Hawaii postcard. This was not really that hard. It was another Photoshop lesson. It looks pretty cool. I wish we had done it other ways, but it doesn't matter. Photoshop lesson A, number 18. We used Photoshop, not really much things to say about it. It's just a mission. We just brightened it, how to change the camera raw to a JPEG, maybe Photoshop lesson 5. Number 19 is just a girl. We brand her eyes. We changed the wrinkles. We did that stuff. Came out pretty cool. Number 20, Photoshop lesson 5C. Now this which is change the red eyes. That's what we did. 5D was actually changed the perspective of how it was very bad thing. So we changed the way that we straightened the picture out because it was all folded and shit. Photoshop lesson 5E was actually 2 separate pictures, so we merged them so we can have the house and the glass world together. So we could both real photos. Number 23 was actually something we had to do just so we can make ourselves into a warrior. Nothing much. Photoshop lesson 6 and 24 and 25 was actually just one part where we had to make one of them was actually just a starting point, and then the 25 was actually a finishing point where we had to make a magazine, and we had to do a lot of where I learned a lot to clipping, masking, and all that stuff. I really like that. Game character, I really was absent, so I don't even know what I was doing here. And that's on the portfolio.